Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well. Tomaway, congrats on cleaning first. Hope you're doing well today. Sakia, hello. Hope you're doing well. Shadow, welcome on in. Hope everybody's doing well today, and also I hope everybody's staying cool, because while not as hot as it was last weekend, it is still pretty warm and humid, which is not a good combination. Lil Man, welcome on in. How are you? Oh, you're playing Ghost Recon. Nice. Oh, and Roy XX over on the the Red App side. Welcome on in. How are you? And if only there was a way that I could get the chats between all of these socials to be able to chat with each other. I know there's some streamers who managed to do that, but I have yet to figure it out. I'm doing wonderful. We have 2 trees full of cherries. Oh, yum. I love cherries. Well, yeah, I love cherries, but I don't think I've ever had some fresh off the tree. Yeah, last time I streamed, I played with my girl. Nice. Oh, and thank you for collecting daily void shards, Amoy.
You've been pranked!
Ah, you got tricked, no! But anyway, everybody, as you can see, we're playing Genshin, and we're gonna be doing the finale, which if I'm not mistaken, I should have like 2.5 hours of a story left to go, which that would be perfect for tonight, because for those who don't know, my lovely VTuber sister Sakia is gonna be hosting a VR chat game night tonight. So I'm definitely gonna be there for that. When am I gonna get Yelan? I've been tricked so many times in a row. I am so sorry. I promise you it's supposed to be 50-50. Oh, what? I'm currently drawing a Lohan meme, and he's looking very preppy. Everybody's favorite yandere femboy, from what people have said, anyways. Hey, the internet's words, not mine. Like, oh, cool. My bad. Oh, yeah. When you said oh and no other,
you've been pranked.
Ah, you got tricked too. See, that's it. She's dead. Good luck catching her. She is the head of a funeral parlor. Do you really think she's gonna be that easy to catch? And Sakia, how are you doing today, my lovely sister? Oh, and it's not gonna be a stream event, but tomorrow night in VR chat, I'm gonna be hosting another late night watch party. Because I hosted one last weekend and it ended up being a great time. We just went to a VR chat. We just went to a Popcorn Palace, hung out, and watched some old Markiplier videos. And last weekend was such a good time that I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do that again. Maybe watch some of his Five Nights at Freddy's content. You know, back when the first game was coming out, and the concept of it was just taking off. I want to play Cards Against Humanity with some people sometime. Yeah, we should. It's 10:30 p.m. over here. Oh, you're 7 hours. You're 7 hours ahead of me. Where is here, if you don't mind me asking? See,
you scratch
Iraq?
my back,
Oh.
I'll scratch yours.
I didn't know. I didn't know. That's awesome. Oh, Sakia got a treat. But hope everything is let's see, hope you're doing well over there. But yeah, I had many guesses. I had quite a few guesses of of where you could possibly be, but I was way off apparently. But let's see. Say is sweet, that's why. Yeah, Say is sweet. We love Say in this house. Don't mind me, everybody. I'm just well, I live in a very little known country. Oh, I know of Iraq. It's just I don't really meet many people online who are from there, you know. I'm like I'll be totally honest. Obviously most people who watch me live in North America. Second place is between most of Western Europe and Australia, funny enough. And in fact, when I first started on Twitch, a lot of people I became good friends with right off the bat. Most of the time, let's see, a lot of them were in Australia. Mostly because they were streaming while I was working, and it gave me something to watch while waiting for the time to go by. All jokes aside, I met some really amazing people from all over. Well, I know you're over on the Red App side, but still it applies. But yeah, I'm just doing some dailies on another game real quick, everybody, and then we'll switch right over to Genshin, and we will do the dailies. Well, not the dailies. The rest of the story. Brain, please. Let's see. Which one? Enfield. Like, it's just a quick one. Let's see. There we are. Just finished up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Genshin fired up. That was fast. Well, I just had one last instance to clear, and then I was done. Like, I kind of figured, you know what? I'm gonna be spending a few minutes on my starting soon screen anyway. Let me just get these out of the way really quickly. But oh yeah, Shadow. We definitely should play Cards Against Humanity in VR chat, or maybe even in isn't there a standalone Cards Against Humanity website somewhere? But yeah, there's actually a lot of game worlds in VR chat, if you know where to look. Like there's actually I'm not kidding you here. There's actually a world dedicated to Uno Shono Mercy. If we should get you, Say, me, and the others together, absolutely. Bye everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and get right over to Genshin. Not a super long just chatting session today, because I'm not sure exactly how long the story is, and I don't want to be caught in the middle of something, and I don't want it to drag on too long and I end up late to the VR event, you know? On VR I play Uno with my girl sometimes. Yeah, Uno is a lot of fun. Wait, I'll finish the Lohen meme and I'll join back into live. Oh, that'll be awesome. Hang on a second. Let me. Oh, Roy. Also, if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly, please let me know. If you want, feel free to join my socials. Oh, and thank you. Oh, and thank you for shouting out Seisei. We love Seisei in this house. But yeah, there's a link to all my socials, if you want to follow me there, including the Discord server. Nope, you pronounced it right? Okay, perfect. Thank you. I always worry that I'm pronouncing stuff when I'm pronouncing stuff incorrectly. But anyway, let's go ahead and
Oh, let's meet the others at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Yep, let's beat them. If we end up finishing early today, everybody, this might be a really short stream. Because I would do Lohen's story quest, but I have no idea how long that is, so I'd rather play it safe.
I have not felt this way in a long time. Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes. One cannot know what freedom truly means without first losing it.
The golden slumber truly lives up to its name as a dreamland. Though desert sands exist there too, no mirage, no matter how glorious, can compare to true beauty.
Wait, since it's short, which account are you on? Like Asia, Europe, etc. Oh, I'm on the North America servers. And I have no idea how short it's I have no idea how long or how short it's gonna be. I'm told that I'm in like the final quarter of the Archon quest. So I'm assuming it's gonna be like 1 or 2 hours long.
Dendro Archon, what is on your mind?
I was wondering whose counsel I should seek on the questions in my heart.
What kind of questions?
So many. More than can be put into words.
Oh, so I'm pretty excited. Sorry, this is kind of random, but I received a notification that my Gamer Subs order pre-order has shipped, so I should be expecting it sometime this weekend. I got the bundle for Numi. It's her shirt and her new cup. So I'll definitely be posting pictures of that in the Discord.
As I once said to a friend, we look, we see, and we comprehend. But the question still troubles us. What are the many disasters that this world faces, but the sum of all irresolvable questions?
The biggest question you should be asking is how to seize victory.
I did apply for advanced GG thanks to Vampy. That'll get approved, but you'll never know. Hey, I have faith that you'll make it, Shadow. Honestly, I need to try advanced GG. I only ever ordered advanced advanced GG once, and that was to get Zentreya's cup. Back when, let's see, when she was still sponsored there. Gorgeous 7 people. Hey, but hey, I have faith, Shadow. Hey, you never know. You might get it.
Yes. Although, I would express it differently. I must not fail. And so the question I am most curious about now is whether the path to victory will be an arduous one.
What we declare to be a young sapling, we may, in fact, find to be a towering tree, if we would only cast aside our ignorance and look beyond the veil of time to see her true form.
Honestly, I need to try signing up for sponsorships again. Like if there's a coffee company that if there's like a coffee company that is taking on affiliates, I would gladly sign up for that. Because I'm passionate. Because in addition to everything else, heavy metal, video games, anime, and cosplay, I'm also very passionate about coffee.
Nahida! We're here! Just in time. My preparations are almost complete.
Ready when you are. We're here too.
I know there's a Tasha or whatever it's called, although I don't know if they're accepting anyone right now. And I think someone on my stream team is okay, I don't think it's exactly a coffee company, but I think it's pretty close. They're sponsored by Madrinas, I think they're called. And it looks interesting.
Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so fast! I thought I'd get a lot of exercise as a forest ranger, but I can barely keep up with you.
Well, she is an angel. Sawi's, I was icing a tiny bit hurt. I was icing a tiny bit, heard someone spreading blasphemy and saying I'm cute. Oh no, you're fine. And I don't think that's blasphemy. I think you are cute.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the equipment is ready, and the modifications to Aru are all complete.
Also respectfully thick.
As discussed during our meeting,
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just... they're a little more extreme, and more technologically demanding to implement. Maybe you should take it from here.
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence to suggest that one was developed based on the other, or that they both utilize technology of the same origin. As long as the transplant and merge operation succeeds, Aru should theoretically work on a scale greater than the Akasha and approximately equal to Irminsul. It will become the largest active computing device in all of Teyvat. A system this powerful is capable of a lot of different things. In the past, the Akasha was primarily used for one-way information transmission, but I suspect it could also serve as a central bridging hub. In the pursuit of greater knowledge, some scholars have attempted to connect their consciousness to Irminsul through the use of terminals, incense, and meditation.
Correct. In academic language, scholars who reach that stage are said to have entered Satyavada life. Hypatia has performed this practice many times in the past, and she was once under my care for a period of time.
Right. And this at least proves that there is a zone within Irminsul that can be connected to.
that's right. Providing wisdom to the people is one of the very reasons for Irminsul's existence.
Hello, Monsieur Kurai. All hail Prune.
I understand where
Hi,
you're
Tofu.
going.
How are you?
Please, continue.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru, merge it with the Akasha, manufacture terminals, and distribute them to every single person we can reach.
And drop in the booty emotes. Let's see. Great to see you. And there's my boy Solaire. I'm gonna be dressing up as him in about a month and a half when we go to Otakon. I'm really excited.
Every person? Even the desert folk?
Yes, everyone.
I've already calculated the amount of raw materials we need.
Right question. Who's your favorite Genshin character and healer? Okay, so right off the top of my head, my favorite Genshin character is between Arlecchino and Yaimiko. And as far as my favorite healer goes, I don't know. I've never specifically thought of who my favorite healer is. I guess I'll just go with the first one I ever pulled, which is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
So you
What about you, Roy?
We're going to get new Akasha terminals?
Yes, but this time the people of Sumeru won't be using them to acquire knowledge, just to connect to Irminsul.
My favorite character is Prune.
That's the key.
Like, nah, I thought it was Nicole. Just kidding.
When we evacuated the city, we brought all the important assets from the House of Dana, in case we ended up needing them. Fortunately, this included the Akasha system's main terminal. We've checked all the relevant records, and one thing is certain. Nothing like this has ever been done on this scale before, so...
Everyone in Sumeru is part of the plan. Whoever controls the people controls the situation.
Since this function of Irminsul was introduced, it has only ever been made available to scholars, who don't constitute a particularly large group of people. But by expanding the scale to include all the people of Sumeru, all the individual connections will stack up to create a significant load on the system. Under normal circumstances, Irminsul would be able to cope with the additional load. But with it already being under strain from other activities, its remaining capacity is limited. Thus, It might be possible to shut it down completely by overloading it.
Well, it just might work.
Counting down. 3, 2, 1. Are you
Here goes nothing.
ready?
Oh yeah, Nicole is literally an angel. Oh, those Akasha terminals look different.
People sought knowledge. They turned to the Tree of Wisdom. Today, we use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
Once again, the music of Sumeru is peak.
Stop.
Please stop. End this transformation.
Hi, Vesperina.
You would shut down Irminsul just to stop me? You fools. I
Oh,
have all the time
this douchebag. Oh, thank you for shouting out Vesperina.
Success! The evil Irminsul tree is step growing!
Kurai's speech rebuttals in shock. Yep. I was just watching in awe. Also, everybody, it is Thursday today, so we'll be voting for Husbando of the Week at around the hour-and-a-half mark. Or hour mark, depending.
Great.
But I'm suspecting our work is not yet done.
Display of true courage. The courage to think and the courage to act. I never thought I would witness the shutdown of Irminsul with my own eyes. Perhaps this is human wisdom in action?
You know, I've said it I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The only reason I would want Ildatori to come back from the land of the dead is so I could send him back myself.
Indeed, only humans could do such a thing. Gods are few and far between.
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now used for another purpose. Huh. A rather ingenious plan.
I am grateful to you three for
Hey,
your
Vesperina,
help.
I'm doing great. How about you?
Only thanks to you were we able to extend Aru's interference capabilities to cover all terminals. Now, nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul. No matter how many eyes Dotori possesses, he will not be able to see us clearly. Now for the next step. I will need the help of your supreme powers once again.
How might we be of service, Lord of Dendro?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately. Right now?
In that case, Ibis King, would you agree that this is a fine opportunity to dust off our old tricks?
I swear, they always default to the Ibis King to shoulder the responsibility should things go awry.
Never. I assume you have that chess set with you?
You mean the one you gave to me as a gift? Asking for it back, are you?
I love this sass of Nefer.
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Safei Shatranj.
Safei Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by King Deshret and ourselves. All ceremonies conducted using the chess set must be activated via Safei Shatranj. In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard. In the past, moving a chess piece was a sacred and momentous act.
Transfer initiated. Entering live combat mode.
Here goes. Yeah, Vesperine, I'm doing great. Just trying to stay cool despite the heat and humidity. How about you? And Shadow, you're not too far away from me. How hot is it where you are?
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert. I'm afraid he might have been captured.
Never mind.
He's like, you think I have not planned for this?
But we spent years turning him. And a lot of Mora.
It's hot for sure, 91 Fahrenheit. Let's see, for those who don't live in the US, that is roughly around mid-30s Celsius, if I remember correctly.
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time they have. Quite a bargain, if you ask me.
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life. But to tell the truth, I have been operating at a loss since this all began. Since many centuries ago, in fact.
Oh, his hood is off.
For instance, why would a banker act as the
It's him.
executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now.
I was right. It is him. The 9th of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Dottore, I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract. I trust we are now square for the safe deposit fees you paid.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this, given our amicable relationship?
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
Do not forget that you only live to see this day thanks to me. In fact, every day of your life since you met me, you've been living on borrowed time.
Wow.
91 Fahrenheit
That's
is 32
hardly a
point.
fair assessment.
Okay, so
I
low
will
30s,
concede that my
but still,
survival
that's
was
hot.
perhaps at your whim, but I became a harbinger on my own merits. Managing money is not like other professions. Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on your recommendation alone, and certainly not one I could have lasted so long in without genuine ability.
The information stored in the ley lines is quite comprehensive. Rest assured, I have not forgotten how strong your pride is. Well, I presume you have no sense of fragmentation while talking with me.
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Kurai and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank. Though I must say, your disdain for the other segments is quite amusing. Zandik is you, and you are Zandik. Zandik created the segments, yet you, a segment yourself, reject him.
Yeah, I know people have been waiting for a long time to see Regrator in game.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with a portion of his soul. But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me. A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. the same thing that completes me also restricts me. You too might ask yourself which stage of your life you want to be preserved at. The day your business failed? Or the day you were framed by a gang and sold off to a medical lab as a test subject?
What's that in Kelvin? I mean, don't we really not use Kelvin except in science lab environments?
We needn't dredge up the past.
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. Lesser Lord Kusanali was quite right. I needed an opportunity to eliminate myself. And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting the soul. Once the soul is transferred out, you will find that creating a physical body is far simpler than creating a puppet.
Hey, quick little trivia, everybody. What's the temperature that Celsius and Fahrenheit meet at?
The other half of your soul suffered a crushing defeat in Nodcry, you know.
And yet in the process, I obtained the information I always wanted, did I not? Because now we finally know where the best testing ground truly lies.
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out, that was merely one of your experiments.
Experiments take many forms. Most people are too eager for success, too fixated on the end goal. They forget that the experimental process itself is just as important. A suspiciously vacant seat, a new face. I trust you can put two and two together. The reason it doesn't exist is because someone tampered with the record.
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
So, Dotori knows that that something has been erased from Irminsul. He just can't exactly put his finger on it.
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Irminsul from within. Now I shall attempt to create a new world inside the existing one. Almost everyone faces the prospect of death, but not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will. I am the only one to have overcome this enormous challenge. Would I not be letting the world down if I didn't make the most of the opportunity to experiment?
Clearly, the dividing of your soul did not affect the magnitude of your ego. Out of all the versions of you that have ever existed, this you is the most insane and the most radical.
Is that why you chose to work with me? Which was it then? My insanity? Or my radicalism?
Could I call myself a venture capitalist without a suitably ambitious plan to invest in? Yours happened to fit the bill quite perfectly.
Well then, I must say, while I am surprised enough that you showed up at all, what surprises me more is that you chose to present yourself as my former subordinate, and not as the banker Pantalone.
Why make things harder than they need to be? Exposing my true identity in a situation like this would only serve to destroy diplomatic relations between Snezhnaya and Sumeru. I daren't imagine the consequences. Showing up in the name of the original antagonist gives you the recognition you rightly deserve, while also being sensitive to Snezhnaya's predicament. It was an easy win. As for why I'm here, if you're suggesting that your credit is in the negative, I won't argue with that. Many people say that about you.
I wonder why.
I'd argue that a significant factor in your willingness to cooperate is the fact that you have but a few years of life left after my death. Living and dying together has a way of binding two parties together rather closely.
Oh, he doesn't have long to live?
Is it not true that a relationship should be judged by both the positive and negative returns it yields?
So some of what I said actually made it into your head after all. It's true that I hope you don't die too soon, but don't you find that a strange thing for me to say? After all, you've already had quite a long life. Especially for a human being.
Let's not pretend that you're any more innocent than I am. Are we not the same in this regard? We both despise the existing laws of this world, and neither of us enjoy being under anyone else's control.
Is it really so greedy to want the world to operate by a new set of rules?
Of course not, my dear friend. And as I've said before, mutual interest is the foundation for the most reliable of relationships. You can attest to that.
I just thought of something. Eldator is like a cockroach. Hard to get rid of and keeps coming back when you don't want him.
I just hope there never comes a day when I have to work too hard to prove that.
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching Sumeru City.
How strange. Despite your access to Irminsol's data, it appears the soldiers noticed before you did. They must have found a workaround. Well, Dottore, I trust you know what this means. The fact is...
They're coming. They'll breach the city gates any moment now.
The way he said how strange,
but
right?
Even so, I would say Irminsol is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole.
Hi, Pokekid. How are you?
If you do manage to create a new world, perhaps you could plant one outside my office, too.
I'll consider it.
Like, he says it so casually.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for as long as possible.
I'm good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good, thanks.
Very well. But you're really asking for the moon here. Have you heard this story? There was once a guilty man, kneeling in the center of a church while an angry mob outside waited to bring him to justice. He pleaded with the gods, begging them to grant him one final request, the chance to finish confessing his sins before he was sentenced. Many suns and moons passed, seasons changed, and still
wait for November 9th? What's November 9th?
Continued, as if he intended to speak until the end of time.
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god? Or were you hoping that I might confess my sins to you?
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
For someone who despises them so, you never seem to have any objections to me creating or becoming one. At first, I thought you'd be furious.
Concerned I would terminate our partnership, were you?
Not at all. You had reasons.
Concert on getting VIP tickets to be my favorite band ever. Oh, let's go. I hope you have fun.
Don't you find people's attitudes toward gods amusing? A god descends
the funeral
from
portrait?
And people
Can't say I've heard of him.
Reservedly, blindly following whatever rules.
At the Bartholomew's eye reveal. I don't think I'm the only one who thinks they gave him eye bags.
And yet, when they see an
I
ordinary
didn't get a good look at his eyes.
Like levels of power by virtue of their own hard work, they treat him with nothing but suspicion, even if he is a compatriot.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
I can kind of see it.
No, I was just thinking.
Oh yeah, I definitely see it.
You a compatriot?
There's no need to be so self-critical.
I don't want to be on this for too long.
Too early to be saying goodbye. Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course. Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Hey, you got a treat. Very well.
The power of King Desheret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable. With just a chessboard, you can move an entire unit across the material plane.
Oh, that is neat. I had no idea they could do that.
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier fight. Really makes my day. The last time we stormed the city, it involved a lot more running around.
Oh yeah, when we had to save the dead Archon.
The city twice in their lifetime.
Not many.
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had more than my fair share of unusual experiences in my life.
This is my first time here, actually. We never usually leave Gandharvaville.
I hope this will be my last time.
Does everyone have to chime in? Can't we just fight?
Jet sharing our sentiments.
Amusing comment, my dear lady.
I'm still so glad they gave Jet a voice.
Attention via small talk, do they not?
Whoa! Why is Candace's shield talking?
Because the image on her shield is one of me. And I, of course.
Are you pulling for someone in 6.7? I'm pulling for Scourge, and I looked for prayers on ChatGPT. 8 have 22k primos and prayers ready. I'm recording for She Comes Home. In 6.7, I'm gonna be pulling for Sandrone. Because, funny enough, I actually already have everybody else who's gonna be on the banners for that time.
Well, la-di-da. Isn't that fancy? Could I get in on this?
You wish for your gauntlet to speak? Why, certainly.
I had no idea that Bennu could do that.
I think you'll find that it is I whose image is carved hereupon.
Sheesh punk? Is that how you pronounce it?
Definitely feel stronger now.
But, let's see. Jarvis?
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you my power.
Jarvis? Take the Dory's kneecaps.
Sino, what's the situation?
There are troops stationed at every entrance. As we expected. A frontal assault will suffice. Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. You head for the House of Dana's side door. Move out.
Let's see, but I'm wishing you all the best. Hopefully you get her.
Out of my way! There! Me take this! Watch out! Get lost! Whew. Thank you, Jed.
You gotta be more careful. If you're not ready to put your life on the line, you can't be certain of defeating your opponent.
She's right. Keep your wits about you, Rana.
Surrender!
Do your worst!
Can't run from death.
Take them out and secure the harbor. Reinforcements.
They just don't know when to quit, do they?
Consider it done.
Transgression!
Your penance is due!
Yield! Hear my prayer!
Right, can you make a farming stream someday? Like farming for characters and whatnot? I mean, maybe. I haven't done one of those in a while. Like honestly, I don't think I've done one since Fontaine.
Guilty.
No.
Stand condemned. Your penance is due.
Can't run. Use the force off.
Look alive! Ha! A dead mate!
Save yourself.
Please! Grant us your blessing!
Sure, right, sure.
Waterway secured.
Brothers! Sisters!
Perfect. Just in time.
Welcome. Once we've linked up, we'll continue the advance.
The team has arrived at the north entrance, as planned.
Good. Press on.
Yeah, let me get healed up. At least they provide you with a means to do so. Oh, thank you for getting your collect your daily void shard, Fatui. Oh, scheiße.
Here to get it on. Over here. You're exposed.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
The more, the merrier.
By the way, I did see that a few characters were that a few Electro and Crowd characters were getting buzzed for the new Stellar Conduct reaction. One of them being Yaimiko, which I'm really happy I already got her.
Look out! It's an ambush!
Finally. We need to hurry. Take the middle road now.
Mahamacha Sino, area clear.
Don't relax just yet. More Fatui approaching from the right.
Irminsul cannot track our movements. If necessary, we could split up.
Don't worry. We'll wipe them all out.
As you can see, our people came raring to go.
Good, good.
How are things with the Traveler? Can Tainari keep her safe?
Don't underestimate Tainari just because he's a forest watcher. He can handle it.
Oh yeah. Tainari is more than capable of handling herself. Jet cares about us. Make Jet playable, please. I would pull for her.
Sino and the reinforcements have drawn the Fatui's fire away. It's our turn. By using a cluster leaf of cultivation, we can pass through certain terrain silently.
Good luck with that. We'll just fly up there.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I forgot you could fly.
Paimon, how do you forget that you can fly?
Ready?
Ready.
And shroud.
Wait, I thought it was gonna be more than that.
Keep up. Yeah.
Oh, silly me. It was that one that way. Yeah, for real though, Paimon, how do you forget that you can fly? It's not like you haven't been levitating the entire freaking time we've known you or anything.
Can't see.
Oh, there it goes.
Squall and Fury. Do it.
Not cool.
Cry loud. One with the forest.
A few Fatui soldiers won't stop us.
Fatui soldiers up ahead.
Oh, come on, we can take him. Hi, fam. How are you?
Careful.
I think your heck gave you away.
Prepare for battle.
Good, glad to hear it.
Hey, there's people over there.
You have some nerve showing your faces here in the center of Sumeru City.
There he is.
You're right on schedule.
Well, this guy sure as heck isn't your average Fatui sergeant.
They've stationed quite a few people nearby. It definitely looks like they were waiting for us. But something feels off.
I'm heading to cruise for a few weeks, so I'll be off. Oh, where are you headed?
Everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate of Dottores. And he's no mere sergeant.
See, Europe?
Whatever his
Nice.
rank is, it's high.
Hope you have a great time.
Much higher than we thought. So you've been waiting for us. But it looks like you're geared up for a conversation rather than a battle.
My sister called Pataloni.
Very clever, General Mahamatra Sino. I know you're the one in charge of this siege, and I look forward to making a deal with you.
A siege? Sumeru City belongs to us.
Historically, yes. But things can always change. We have quite a sizable force with us, you know. For instance...
There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
Can you handle him?
We can for now.
Yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. The battle has not yet reached its climax. But what happens next? Do you enjoy watching bloodshed? Surely some of those here are people you count as friends. Once a war begins, some people must die. I doubt you wish that fate upon anyone you know.
Wait a second. It's a trick. He's not even there. Silence!
Oh, it was a hologram.
He disappeared. What was that? A ghost?
I can feel Sino's VA shocking laughing when voicing this over. He's not serious, but he can when he wants to be.
He was never there to begin with. That was just a shadow projected there to lure us in.
How are you able to deduce that, I wonder?
Enough talk! Attack!
I apologize for being unable to accompany you at this crucial moment, but I am compelled to leave for reasons beyond my control. Please excuse me. Sumeru's General Mahamatra is quite ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Okay, so he wasn't that foolish.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But now that they have seen through it, they will realize you were just a decoy.
Decoy or not, what matters now is that they will be heading your way imminently.
Not imminently. They are already here.
Yeah, because while they were holding down the fort from the front, we've been sneaking in from the back.
Keep up.
We made it!
This is far enough. Tainari, you go.
Hey, I'm gonna go.
Sino.
Go see
Don't
your
worry
live
about
tomorrow.
us.
I'm not gonna be
We'll
live
manage from here.
tomorrow. I'll most likely be live again on Monday. But I appreciate you hopping in and get some good rest tonight.
Are you sure you don't need me to stand guard?
No need. Once the connection is established, we'll disappear from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go help the others.
Oh yeah, as we starting in 2 minutes, everybody. So after this dialogue, I'm gonna go ahead and step away and let them run.
All right. Goodbye for now, then.
Or
Please
the ads
tread
will start
carefully.
now. All right, we'll be right back, everybody. I need to use the restroom anyway, so I'll be back. everybody, welcome back. Let's continue on.
Now where's the interface Nahida mentioned? Come on, where's it hiding?
Oh, and before I forget,
it's over here.
Now, before I forget, let's vote for Husband of the Week, shall we? So again, everybody, we vote for Husband of the Week every Thursday. So if you want to see your favorite video game or anime husband to win, all you need to do is nominate them in the Discord. All I ask is, you know, video game or anime characters only, and this should go without saying, but no shotas, please. I don't care if they're 500 years old. If they look like a kid, don't nominate them. So first up, nominated by T, we have Raziel from The Legacy of Kain. He is driven by righteous anger, unwavering integrity, and a deep sense of philosophical inquiry. Though easily manipulated due to his initial blindness to outside influence, his evolution centers on uncovering the truth and ultimately sacrificing himself for the greater good. Next up, we have Gilgamesh from the Fate series. Figured I'd put him in here, seeing as his collab in Honkai Star Rail got announced. He is the king of heroes, a half-god, half-human tyrant whose personality is defined by extreme arrogance, deep clairvoyance, and a twisted but profound love for humanity. He is a polarizing character, oscillating between an ego-driven villain and a benevolent protector. Now, for this next one, I know what some people are going to say. But the devs of this game said that they are planning to remove certain assets from the game that we weren't too fond of. Would I prefer that they didn't have it in the first place? Absolutely. Do I think they're making the right move by taking them out? Also, absolutely. But the rest of the game is still good. Our final nominee is Baitsung from Neverness to Everness. He is the captain of ETD-4 at the Bureau of Anomaly Control. Despite his elegant, noble appearance, he is carefree, a master of dodging work, and has a twisted sense of humor. Again, everybody, your nominees are Raziel from Legacy of Kain, Gilgamesh from the Fate series, and Baitsung from Neverness to Everness. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Alright, anyway, let me get this poll going. And there we go. Husband of the Week poll is up, everybody, so get your votes in if you haven't already. Oh, excuse me. And there we go. Time to connect to Irminsul.
We can connect to the inside of Irminsul through the Sanctuary of Surasthana's built-in security system. You should be pretty familiar with the process.
Is it the same route as last time?
For the most part. We don't need to adjust any of the parameters.
But...
Then I should be fine.
And Paimon? Once you're both ready, we'll set off.
Wait! The stakes are way higher this time, right? Maybe Paimon should stay outside and help the others. Then, you can focus on the fight without having to worry about Paimon! Huh? Why are you staring at me like that?
I think he's trying to get you to remember your previous conversation.
It's nothing. I just suddenly realized how much you've grown.
Oh yeah, Paimon has had quite the character developments over the years that we've known her.
Hey, you've grown quite a lot yourself. Don't you two start getting into it again.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks she's pretty knowledgeable. Who's the best guide into Vatican? Don't forget, Paimon's a college student now.
We love to see it,
Paimon.
Paimon.
Hatham's not a weirdo. It's hard to explain how he came up with the idea of you applying to the academia. But for all that he counts, you're doing surprisingly well in your studies.
She just goes to show how important it is to have someone supporting you. And Paimon's not the only one. Let's not forget that you only became a student because of Nahida's personal recommendation.
That's fair. I have learned a lot in Sumeru. Oh yeah. Did you ever come up with that ugly nickname you promised me?
It's been 3 years, but he hasn't forgotten.
What? No way! We're friends now! Paimon gave up on giving you one ages ago. Anyway, isn't Hat Guy enough of a nickname for you?
I remember there was a point where if Scaramouche so much as breathed, I was like, shut up, bitch. But it's cool to see what he's grown into.
Fine. Suit yourself.
We need to go. Paimon, if you're staying, look after yourself.
Will do. Paimon's gonna link up with Tighnari and Sino. You guys are the ones who need to be careful.
We will be. Bye for now.
Yep, we'll be fine, Paimon. You take care of yourself.
Initiating connection.
Here we go. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, it's like we're literally inside of a network.
Well, here we are again. Come to think of it, I still don't even know where we're going.
Thanks to our terminals, it should be impossible for Irminsul to read. I can...
Don't tell me. Only you need to know. That way, whatever happens to me next, it won't affect your progress.
Listen to me. Your safety is just as important as mine. Don't even think about sacrificing yourself for the greater good. We came here together, and we're leaving together.
All right, if you insist. I won't argue with you.
Here goes nothing.
This place looks so different from how I remember. It's unrecognizable. It's a complete mess. Like someone's turned the place upside down.
Must be Dottoro's doing. Either he's searching for some information he needs, or...
It's still changing.
He has to know we've entered Irminsul. But luckily for us, he can't pinpoint our location.
Which gives us the advantage.
Be on your guard. Don't let him find us. The red parts have probably been corrupted by Dottoro's power. Don't touch them, or you might alert him.
Good idea. Wait, what's going on in the events here? Oh, the Emiliastra gifts. Sorry, I had to do that because otherwise it was going to drive me nuts seeing that unread notification.
He's looking for us. Tread carefully. That wall could be a problem. Fortunately, it looks breakable. Give it a shot.
Behold!
Oh, scheiße.
Wind rises.
You're not gonna find us that easily.
Squall Fury. The wind rises.
Oh, shit. I hate it when it does that.
The wind rises.
Ooh,
Same
that was
old
close.
trick again? Are you kidding me? Let's handle it just like we did before. This cheap trick isn't gonna stop us.
Oh no! It's
a trap. Is that why he was using the same trick over and over again? To get us to lower our guard?
I should have guessed that this is going too smoothly.
I'm trapped!
Why won't this thing budge?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Nicole, is that you?
Nicole? Is that you?
I literally just asked that.
Yes, it's me. I'm monitoring your progress from inside the Eternal Oasis, and I have to say, this terminal is simply marvelous. It makes tracking you so much easier. I couldn't see anything at first, but now that you two are inside, I can use your location with support from the terminals to get a partial view of the situation inside Irminsul. It's not the clearest image, but it's better than not being able to help at all. So, here I am. I can't intervene directly, but I can help to guide you out of the jam you're currently in. So please, just follow my lead.
Thanks, Nicole.
Dottore in his current form is a blight upon both Irminsul and the ley lines. Pay attention to your surroundings. There must be sources of his contamination nearby. The corrupt...
Is that one of them?
Precisely. Take it out. Good work. But we're not done yet. Stay close, and let's see if we can find any others like it nearby.
Behold!
This must be another one.
Agreed. Now... Wait! Watch out!
It's Dottore.
Oh.
I think he's found us.
The seal is broken. Quick!
Oh,
get out
and
of
we
there.
have a tie. So it's between Bitesong and Gilgamesh. So, as always, when there's a tie, we flip a coin. Heads, Gilgamesh. Tails, Bitesong. Whoever loses the coin toss will be husband of the week next week. Tails, that's Bitesong. So let me go ahead and get this updated. Let's see, Barrett, Wallace, it was nice having you, but it's time for someone else to take the throne. Let's see, trigger fire, refresh. Gotta let that refresh a few times. And also, let me update the Discord so that I don't forget later. There we go. Now everything should be updated. And 1 second, everybody. I'm just checking something in Discord real quick. Okay, yep, we're good. And let me just make sure that thing refreshed. There he is. Anyway, let's keep going.
Too slow.
And where exactly do you think you can run to?
Wait, what is that?
Pursuers. That's gotta be it.
Run! Don't let that thing touch you.
Dodge that attack.
There's more than one path. Which way do we go?
To the left. Trust me.
I trust you, Nicole.
Fleeing like vermin. What a pathetic sight.
Hey!
Watch yourselves. Stay focused.
There's a cliff ahead. Jump!
More of those corruption sources. Destroy them as you did before, and open the exit as quickly as possible. They're relentless. Is he trying to wear us down? You'll just have to destroy these too.
Hey, Dotori. It'll take more than that to slow us down.
Pursuit is over.
Hard to say. Stay alert.
That's supposed to be the boss arena.
Squall and Fury. Search for it. Yeah.
Whew. I think we've made it to relative safety.
Phew. Goodness. That was tough.
Oh, come on. I hate it when I do that.
You doing okay?
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Take a short rest, and then...
Nicole? Nicole!
The connection's been cut. But that means...
Look at you supporting one another. How very touching.
Dottore!
Took you long enough to find us. You're more useless than I thought.
Oh, really? I think I deserve a little more credit for my methods than that. Rather than hunting you down, I chose to let you roam free. I indulged your presumption that I was unable to track your movements. Played along with your clever little plan.
Yeah, way to play it off, Dotori.
But I rather enjoy watching you flee. Some things lose the will to run altogether as soon as you put them in a cage.
If that's true, then why did you come looking for us?
Because I wanted to observe you up close, of course. Don't misunderstand me, I'm not here for a fight. Is it so unusual that I wish to greet my old acquaintances in person? After all, it's been a while. Scaramouche.
He knows. He remembers? No, that can't be it. It's impossible.
Why are you so afraid? I have done nothing unprecedented in discovering the truth. Nor did I go to any great lengths to uncover your story. You made a bold series of moves in deciding to erase yourself. And with the power of this great chronicling device called Ermin's Soul, you were able to achieve something quite remarkable. Once most people form an opinion about someone, it tends to imprison their mind. Yet you manage to erase every trace of your existence. A novel take on death indeed. However, this meant that you stood out to me all the more when I saw you in Nodcry. I didn't even have to go looking for you. Just the sight of you was enough for me to intuit the truth. For someone in my position, connecting the dots was a trivial affair. It would have been more surprising if I hadn't managed to piece it together.
You seem very pleased with yourself for figuring it out. I'm sure you'd even be more delighted to learn the full extent of your crimes.
That would hardly be necessary. Besides, isn't there something that concerns you more right now? Something that fills you with dread? Let me put your mind at ease. I have no intention whatsoever of restoring any of the records you deleted. For one thing, it would be exceptionally difficult. But more to the point, I doubt that the prospect of losing your current life is all that frightening to you. Because in your case, the cruelest twist of fate is that you'll never again have the chance to make up for any of your mistakes. Isn't it?
Dottore giving us more reasons to hate him.
Dottore?
All here shall bend to my will.
Follow me.
Hound in flame!
Behold! I'm afraid you'll need to do better than that to take me down. I expected you to have grown stronger. Ah, how foolish of me. I forgot that you lack any means to increase your power.
You will pay for everything you've done.
Oh, will I now?
Oh, that's a promise, Dottore.
Upon the gale.
Know your place. Closer. Everything a power was fatal. My ambition.
Scorch and burn!
Does the prospect of death amuse you?
I could ask you the same question! I'll distract Dottore. You focus on the mission.
Got it.
Are we ejecting him from the network?
For the hopes and dreams of the masses.
Open the secret door on this enchanting night. May wisdom's light eradicate ignorance and darkness, and hereby fulfill our ancient vow. Commence data extraction.
Cling to outdated ideals and stand in the way of progress. You will pay for interfering with the grandest experiment of all time.
Nice try, Dottore.
Good timing.
Dottore, as clever as you are, you fail to understand takes many forms, but the path you have chosen eschews them all.
Huh.
Alright, here it goes.
My strength is fading.
Since you are within Irminsul, explain the reason that any power you wield comes from it.
You're extracting the information from Irminsul just to strip me of my power.
I will find his weakness.
I admire your attempt to introduce a new variant, but it's nowhere near enough.
I wouldn't count on that.
Squall Fury. The wind rises.
Let's try this. Muso no Hikotati!
Temple of Wisdom! A new dawn rises!
Wait, did he say Muso no Itatachi?
I'm used to this.
They're so close! Just hold on a little longer! I'll hold him up. Traveler, Hat Guy, the rest is up to you.
We certainly have a knack for surprising each other, don't we?
I'm just getting started.
It's time!
Say your prayers.
The enemy defensive, so watch your back. They're right!
Come on.
It's time!
Say your prayers.
Oh, he actually did use the move. So you're a copycat. Can't say I'm surprised.
It's time!
Say your prayers. Finally, time for you to die. Excited?
Time for me to die? How could I have reached this place if death were something I feared?
The last gasp struggle of a dying man is a pretty...
It's time!
Say your prayers.
Let's try this. Muso no Hikotati!
The wind rises.
One last strike.
Say your prayers.
That's enough!
It's all yours. Do with it as you see fit.
Just as you say, this world is home to some archaic things. And as you suppose, you are a formidable opponent. You have long coveted the secrets of wisdom. So now, I will demonstrate true wisdom in action. I invoke my supreme authority as the keeper of Irminsul. Command me or condemn me. And give your verdict now!
Blessed One of Wisdom, Mahakusaladhama, Are you certain that you wish to exercise your authority to destroy Irminsul? It represents both your roots and your finest accomplishments. You truly intend to abandon the very thing you have always fought for?
This is my decision. Irminsul has been corrupted beyond redemption.
Irminsul is the original tree of Teyvat. It is the means by which the heavenly principles maintains fate itself. The 7 Archons should honor and revere it, for their authority was bestowed upon them by the heavenly principles.
It is precisely because I honor and revere it that I fight for the humanity it exists to protect. Wisdom is knowing how to weigh the options and make the right decision. If you truly care about the fortunes of this world, then it is me you should seek to preserve.
Planting a seed begins the chain of cause and effect. Since you have become a great tree yourself, why should the loss of another tree be anything to fear? Till we meet again, Lord of Dendro.
So that's it.
The first flame. The pure, cleansing fire.
Just doesn't know when to quit, this guy. It's like the other fragments are pulling him in.
Shall we?
Where were we?
I was suggesting that you needn't perform when signing a contract.
You're only sitting here because your bank demanded an evaluation of the trustee.
So you told a story about a young scholar from a merchant family in Sumeru?
I told a compelling tale, didn't I?
The post-expulsion story is far more captivating.
The human experiments or the elixir of immortality?
The part where you die.
Ah, yes. My favorite part. The 35-year-old Segment thought of himself as Dottore, reserving the name Zandik for the original specimen. Of all the Segments, he was the most selfish. After his expulsion, Dottore searched for a new direction. He joined the Fatui, studied Elazar in great depth, secured resources. He was rather fortunate in his career. Zandik turned to Conrian technology and successfully created his segments. But this was not immortality. Even with backup segments, his body would still age. Still, thanks to Snezhnaya, Zandik found the ideal base for his experiments. Then a perfect partnership materialized at a crucial moment. The year that both parties realized they needed more time. Fortunately, Zandik succeeded. In a miraculous turn of events, he gained the extra time he needed.
I seem to recall it differently.
All right, it's true. No matter how much elixir he took, Zandik remained human and continued to age. Then, on the morning he turned 85...
Help me up! Call for help!
Surely he he would be rescued, Zondik thought. But to his surprise, no one helped him. Zondik was too selfish for that.
Don't forget, you're one of us.
Yes, and we're all waiting.
Waiting for me to die.
Pantalone arrived for a meeting and happened to witness what followed. He found it unsettling.
I never said that.
But the Zondiks were unfazed. It was a rare opportunity for self-dissection.
What does all that have to do with you depositing your data at Northland Bank?
It has made me cherish my time in this world all the more.
Fair enough. So you do have a sense of self-preservation.
What do you mean?
You're hardly normal, and you don't cherish life. You just don't want to admit defeat in the limited time you have.
Even so, don't I deserve an interesting ending?
I'm counting on it.
If nothing else, I expect my funeral will be a grand affair indeed.
What a magnificent fire.
Oh, that's it then.
In Snezhnaya, we light fires to ward off the cold. Fire, it seems, is antithetical to ideas such as cold, frozen, and unchanging.
Perhaps it has always been that way. From the beginning, fire has been used to drive away wild beasts and warm the body and mind. You could say it's a form of treatment. One that cures the human heart of mortal fear.
Mortal fear? Something you haven't been acquainted with in a long time, by the sounds of it.
Whereas you, I'm sure, must know the feeling quite well indeed. I remember when we first discussed the elixir of immortality. You claimed that extending your lifespan was about buying more time. But was that really the truth? You fear the prospect of dying a wretched end in this world, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm only human after all. And while you may have forgotten it, you cannot deny that you too were once human, Dottore. I do not believe that there is no such fear in your heart.
Perhaps you are right. But I abandoned it long ago and devoted myself to my experiments. I have felt no fear since.
From the very beginning, I never thought you could win this game.
But still you came, contract in hand, to honor our agreement.
Because I am a reputable partner.
And as we have discussed, experiments are about more than results alone. The process is equally important. I have come here and completed my creation, and I do not regret my decision.
I'm afraid your journey ends here.
And not short enough it was.
After I die, there will be no one to make the elixir of immortality, and your remaining stock will only last a few more years. How then will you prove that you didn't perish in this incident alongside everyone else?
When I feel optimistic about market environments, I never forcibly adjust them. They have their own direction, and I myself am one such environment. I have been quite particular about many things in my life, but where the manner of my death is concerned, I choose not to be.
You make yourself sound so magnanimous.
Oh, but I am, and I hope you will be too. It may have been a long time since anyone told you this, Dottore, but I recognize that you are a truly rare talent.
Ha! I can see it. the experiment in blasphemy that I've been performing all this time. It has been a long process, and I do not care about the results as much as people might imagine.
If the very goal of your experiment was to explore infinite possibilities, then there was never any reason for it to end.
Indeed. Yet now, the experiment has officially drawn to a close.
What should I call you? Zandik? Or do you prefer Dottore?
Suit yourself. Goodbye, Feofan.
Feofan? That's his real name?
What it truly is.
And don't I know it? Goodbye, Zandik.
I could have carried out many more experiments, but to me, Lord of Dendro, this outcome is certainly not the worst.
I believe you. But unfortunately, this is where it all ends for you. This experiment does not belong to you, nor do any of the results.
Experiment? It sounds like you're trying to outdo me in my own field.
Wisdom is conveying information in terms that people can clearly understand. You know exactly what I mean.
Indeed. I can see no further outcomes. Ha! You have a formidable mind, and you are braver than I thought. Setting fire to the very thing your survival depends on. Your previous threat was empty, but this time, it is real.
When necessary, wisdom can be as fierce as an inferno. Some of the flames that incinerate you come from within yourself.
Perhaps you are right. You see what lies at the bottom of the human heart, and that is your wisdom.
Here is where your journey comes to an end. All that is yet unknown belongs to those of us who will carry on living.
It seems I have unwittingly been your arch-enemy all along. But now, it's all over.
I do not deny your intelligence. But what you refer to as experiments, I would never describe in those terms. They are events that take place in the real world, and they are so much more than mere data. Goodbye. We will never meet again.
And thank goodness.
Well, that's the last of them. Everyone on the list is already back where they should be.
Good.
It was a long, hard road, but we finally finished escorting everyone back. I just pray that we'll never need to leave again. I hope we can stay here forever in this peaceful paradise of our own choosing.
Paradise. In the annals of the Temple of Silence, that word carries great significance. It represents the hopes and desires of the gods. Their longing for a place to rest.
I wouldn't think gods need such a place.
People always think they're the only ones who can lose their homes. They forget that gods too need a place to reside. As the Goat King once said, "A god without his people shall cease to exist." Gods need their believers every bit as much as their believers need them.
Only we can truly understand how much the desert faith has faded over the centuries. But we still talk about the gods as though they're part of our lives.
Given the myriad ways in which gods and humans interact, I'd say they really are. How else could Dunyarzad consider the Dendro Archon a friend?
Well, that sounds about right to me. Describing them as friends sure makes us feel a whole lot closer.
Oh, yes.
If you told me a few years back that I'd have this many friends, I'd have called you a liar.
Belief is a choice, just like friendship. We've made our choices through battle. The right ones, wouldn't you say?
I'll be heading back to the Temple of Silence.
I heard the Goat King and the Ibis King decided to pay us a visit. How about you?
It's back to Aru Village for us. Still plenty of supplies to distribute and people to help.
Until next time, old friend. As long as you can find the time, you're always welcome to visit us in Aru Village.
Right back at you. Make sure to drop by the Temple of Silence the next time you're free. Word is that 2 of the other 7 pillars, Shezapang and Bennu, might also be dropping by. Since you're wearing the symbols of their power, it'd only be fitting if you came to see them for yourselves.
Dropping by? That makes it sound like they're visiting a neighbor's home.
Well, the temple was founded by Hermanubis, so I guess to them, that's exactly what it is.
Guess that's true.
All right. We'll make sure to find time to stop by. Stay safe on your journey home.
I will.
You do have a point.
See? Retirement has always been a problem, especially for old-timers like us who've been locked away all these years. You finally step out into the light, and bam! You're face to face with a whole different world.
Naturally.
What do you think, Layla?
Huh? Why would you think to ask me? How could I possibly be qualified to decide where the servants of King Deshret should live?
Sorry if my question was unclear. Do you think their statues will stand out too much if we place them here?
Poor Layla.
Hey, I never agreed to this. How could we possibly allow our statues to be left in Hermanubis' home? That would be like breaking into someone's house, then pretending it belonged to you in the first place.
Different beliefs can coexist. We still need to respect one another.
By which you mean, you two plan to stay at the Temple of Silence, for a while at least, but you have no intention of relocating your statues here.
I respect that.
So, you see this as sort of a family visit? Is that correct?
Family. Huh.
You could say that. In a sense, Hermanubis would view this as his home. Just look at this place. Magnificent, is it not? The sad truth is, in the past, all 3 of us invested so much into misguided ventures. We failed to build what we should have, and wasted so much time instead.
And what do you mean by that?
I mean that for the most part, time spent associating with the likes of Sobek, and, let's say, Thoth, might reasonably be considered wasted.
Why does that not surprise me? Go on.
Anyway, given how much time we'll all be spending together, I'd say that the bonds we built will end up proving to have been a sound investment.
Once Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence, returns, you can discuss the matter of staying here with him. But judging by the expressions of everyone here, I imagine you'll receive a very warm welcome. This sacred ground houses untold knowledge, after all. What better place for the servants of King Deshret to appear in the mortal world?
How about we share a meal together first? I imagine it's been many years since you last tasted fresh food.
Oh, that sounds wonderful! After so many hundreds of years, I can only surmise that desert cuisine has become a lot more varied.
You'd be right.
Are we having a get-together? If you'd like, I can help prepare some food. After all, Lord Thoth, you helped me so much in the desert, and I still haven't properly thanked you.
Oh, my, that would be wonderful. I'm touched that you still remember.
How the times have changed. To the people of today, it seems the Ibis King has become a kind and passionate god.
And you, Mr. Herreshoff? What kind of god do you wish to be?
To be honest, I haven't given it much thought. How about you, Dendro Archon? Do you have any hopes for your future?
Me? I'm very happy with my current life.
Headpats for Nihida.
Forgive my bluntness, but you do not seem to derive your authority from majesty and might, like Lord Al-Ahmar. Clearly your approach has its advantages, but also its dangers, don't you think?
I do, but projecting a majestic front doesn't really suit me. Besides, my relationship with others isn't simply one of a god and her people.
Not putting on airs might earn you more adoration.
Exactly. Besides, I really like parties where everyone brings their own food and we all come together to share. You should join us.
Last time when we got together for a picnic near the Avidia Forest, it was quite the occasion. Seeing as you're already here, how about we hold the next one in the desert?
Can we do that? Wouldn't Tainari have to transport a ton of drinking water?
Don't worry, I can help out. Layla, would you like to join us next time?
Me? Sure.
The more the merrier. That way we...
Don't take this the wrong way. I just think you should know. When it comes to passing the time, chess is more our thing.
In that case, Dendro Archon, what do you say?
If I were to compete against you, I can't say with certainty I'd win, but I certainly wouldn't mind giving it a shot.
Where's Sobek? I'm sure he'd be good for a few rounds. Cards, cards, cards! I'll always prefer chess.
I wonder what variant of chess we're talking here. Mr. Thoth, is there some sort of astrological significance to this game?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. As long as the leader of the Temple of Silence agrees, we can search Hermanubis' place for books to teach you how to play.
Let me guess, Copy and I'll hate them next? Or is it gonna be us?
Such devastation visited on Sumeru City. So many houses destroyed or damaged in the fighting. Who could have foreseen this? Look at all of this. It's going to take me forever to tidy up. I suppose living below the academia doesn't always work out to your advantage.
I would have thought a little appreciation of my sincerity and effort in helping to clean up this mess might be in order.
Helping? Effort? This is your house! Of course you should be putting in the effort! If anything, I'm the one who's helping!
So you see yourself as just a helper in this situation. I must admit, I'm rather shocked.
If you're trying to say that since I live here too, I have an obligation to tidy up, fine. I suppose I do. Wait a second, stop changing the subject!
Nevertheless, in the wake of a great storm, a missing roof is a predictable inconvenience.
Can you stop making it seem like I care more about this house than you do? Doesn't it upset you at all to see your home in this state?
I won't pretend it's ideal, but that's no reason to be upset.
This is the roof over your head, your shelter from the
Damn
cold.
bugs.
The furniture is scattered, the paintings have fallen off the walls, the windows are shattered. Don't you feel even a little disheartened?
The way I see it, these problems are easily solved.
Ugh, this is precisely why I hate talking to you about sentimental things. It's like banging my head against a wall. You simply don't understand just how much work goes into making a proper home.
It sounds like this is causing you a lot of anguish.
You mean the house or the paintings?
I mean your sentimentality.
Oh, sorry about ads again, everybody. We'll be right back. There we go. Again, sorry about the ads, everybody, but unfortunately, I have to play them up. I have to play them 3 minutes every hour. Otherwise, I have to keep pre-rolls on. But hey, we're back now.
Oh, well, yes. But I'd rather not dwell on such things right now.
Generally speaking, when anguish becomes the norm, people usually make an attempt to improve their situation.
But there are so many people and things in life that are difficult to change. It's not like you can force them. Besides, anguish can be a source of inspiration, and I'm not sure I could break my reliance on it.
I'm glad you're able to make yourself think like that.
What kind of a response is that? I was stating a profound truth about the very nature of art. Suffering is the cradle of all creation. Even you can't deny that.
And I wasn't trying to. I'm just happy for you. Pure and simple. Can't you tell?
Happy about what?
Happy that you can always find an answer that backs up your views.
You...
More often than not, life is a process of running into
I hate them
problems
constantly getting
and
under
then
Kavi's
searching for
skin.
answers. Yours more than most. Not everyone's so good at justifying things to themselves. It's something that you've been steadily mastering.
Huh. What about you, then? What skills have you been mastering lately?
Pass me that box.
Huh? Okay.
You may consider this my progress on the path to mastery.
What? Wait a second. Isn't that box mine? Hey, it is! It must have fallen off that shelf! I'll hate them! Those are my paints and inks!
Would you like me to put it in your bedroom for you?
Huh? I mean, sure, if you don't mind. What kind of progress is this? Does he think he can bribe me? Not that giving me back my own things is much of a bribe. These books on the floor, they're a complete mess. And this one, didn't he say it was an out-of-print collectible? It's completely covered in dust, and some of its pages have even fallen out. Guess I should help him repair it. This one too. And this one.
Local subter beasts, imported goods, such a bright future ahead. I can picture the Mora just rolling in.
You do realize you sound like a choking cow?
Wait, why did she picture Ushi?
Being imposing. Can't you feel it? Are you not intimidated?
Dory, Nefer could punch you over a fence.
Oh, I'm positively shaking in my sandals. What commands do you have for me, oh mighty Lord Sangamabe?
You gotta love the sarcasm on this one.
You've got a lot of nerve, Nefer. You went and told Candace and the others everything, didn't you? Seriously, do you have any idea how differently they see me now?
Surely that's a good thing. I presume they're more disposed to actually like you now, maybe even view you as a friend.
You traded my secret for sympathy! Thanks to you, I've lost every last shred of my mercantile majesty. How am I supposed to make anyone think I'm a big, scary investor now?
The dark days of Lord Sangamabe are behind you. Why not take this chance to make a few honest friends?
Speaking of friends, since when did the notorious Lady Nefer gain such an admiration for holier-than-thou types? A moon chanter here, an angel there? Who'd have thought it?
That expression of Nefer looks kind of
A coming
imposing.
together of fates, nothing more. No need to throw around accusations of admiration.
Forget it. You're right about one thing at least. Making friends is never a bad thing for a merchant. So, I really took a loss this time.
I'm sure you recouped just fine. Is she actually crying?
What are you looking at?
I'm trying to see if you're really crying or if those are just crocodile tears. A little birdie told me that when Lord Sangamabe makes money, the tears flow from the center of her eyes. But when she loses it, they flow from the corners. Which is it this time?
Ugh, you are so annoying. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Nefer, thank goodness you're here. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Huh? Oh, well. If it isn't the House of Dana's very own librarian. What can I offer you today?
Doesn't even try to hide it.
Oh, no. I'm not here to buy. I'm here to bring Lady Nefer a book, and a fascinating one at that. We agreed to meet at the entrance to the mausoleum of King Deshret. One more thing. I bought this copy with my own money. It's not borrowed.
Reasoning knows not time of day.
Her eyes lit up quickly.
Suspense always follows a blizzard. That's quite the mouthful.
Huh? Isn't that the one that...
It was all the rage for a while. People throughout the city were clamoring to get their hands on a copy. The names inside were all circled. Everyone thought it was a riddle.
Don't bring up that book in my presence. I don't even want to hear its name. That thing was nothing but a scam.
Surprisingly enough, I've actually heard of this book. Though it doesn't seem of much consequence. So, what truth lies behind it?
You're from the Vahumana and you're asking me what the truth is? I'd say the actual truth was about the least important part of the whole episode. I brought you this book because it probably has the most interesting backstory of any in the House of Dana's collection, at least in recent years. As for its quality, well, you can judge that for yourself.
Don't tell me it's actually any good.
You may not know this, Lord Sangamabe, but Lady Nefer has a fondness for books with... how should I put this? Mixed reviews?
Sounds like a lot of people I know IRL.
No eye for good literature, huh?
Perhaps she feels that bad books hide interesting secrets? But I shouldn't put words in her mouth. It's probably fair to say she prefers the conversations that books can spark over the substance of the books themselves.
Suits my style as an intel broker, wouldn't you say? Very interesting, thank you. I'll return it to you once I'm done reading. And as it happens, I have something for you, too.
Incense?
I imagine you've already used up the incense I gave you last time. Here's some more. This batch is from Nodcry, so the scent won't be quite the same.
Well, actually, I've been saving the incense you gave me. I couldn't bring myself to waste it without a special occasion. But I'll gladly accept this, too. And I promise I'll use it this time.
Katayun, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh? What's this?
Congratulations, Kale.
Well done, Kale. After studying for so long, you finally become a full-fledged ranger.
Oh, hey, good for you, Kale.
Sure hasn't been easy for you, huh? This really is fantastic news.
All grown up. No longer a trainee, but an official forest ranger.
She's growing up so
Next step
quickly.
is to secure tenure in the academia.
Thanks, everyone. It's true. I'm an official forest ranger now. Master Tainari, Thank you for your guidance and support. I wish Mr. Sino were here so I could thank him too.
Sino had a matter to attend to at the Temple of Silence. I don't imagine he'll be back for some time. But don't worry, we can celebrate together once he's finished.
I'm afraid the party will have to wait. Kale still has some matters to attend to first.
Of course he does.
Kale? Is everything all right?
No, it's not what you think. There's nothing wrong with my health. I just have a few things I need to deal with. I've made plans with the Traveler and Paimon to visit Mondstadt. Master Tighnari and Mr. Sino will be accompanying us too.
Oh well, that'll be the first time they've all gone to Mondstadt since Windbloom.
Well, that's a relief. Let's get together when everyone's back. I'm sure you'll be doing even better by then.
Of course. I have a feeling you're right.
A few days later.
Phew! After all that catching up on sleep and food, Paimon's feeling full of vim and vigor again.
For someone who spends so much time resting, your recovery routine is surprisingly simple.
Hey! Paimon's working her butt off too, you know. She flew all over the city helping everyone out.
Don't worry. I saw how hard you worked.
Alright, we all know you're the most hardworking person in Teyvat. As long as you're rested and full, that's what really matters.
Absolutely.
Paimon's been looking around the place, and it seems like the city's already on the mend. But Paimon's been wondering how Nahida's doing. We should check in on her.
Absolutely, we should. The music of Sumeru is just peak.
Hey, Nahida! And Hat Guy's here too! Traveler, Paimon!
What's going on here?
Nothing much. Nahida was just expressing concern for my physical and mental well-being.
Oh, the Traveler told Paimon all about that. We've both been very worried about you. Are you feeling alright?
You make it sound like I'm on the brink of some kind of breakdown. Truth is, I'm doing much better than you might imagine. If we can just get to the bottom of Dotori's intentions, we can minimize his negative influence. That's the sort of thing I excel at.
Just listen to that newfound optimism. It seems like having you enroll in the Vahumana was a truly inspired move. I can really see the positive influence.
Observe, a classic Sumeru specialty. Chalking everything up to education and learning.
To be honest, even I can sense the change in you.
Everything Dotori said to you was a way to manipulate your mind. Fortunately, you're no longer under his sway.
Can someone as old as me really continue to grow?
If it helps, just think of yourself as a late bloomer. It's all a matter of phrasing, and it comes down to what standards you measure yourself by. For a puppet, developing at such an age is perfectly normal. But if you choose to call yourself a late bloomer, it sounds more like you consider yourself human.
However you see yourself, well done.
All right, I see what you mean.
Well done indeed.
Anyway, what's your next step?
What else can I do but complete my current courses? Everything else can wait. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. There are still things in the city I need to help out with. I'll be heading there now.
I'm so happy that Hat Guy is doing better than we thought. But what about you, Nahida? How are you holding up? The pyronosis burned down the corrupted Irminsul. The flames blazed for 7 days and 7 nights before they finally subsided. All that was left were the parts underground. Now, Aru shoulders the responsibilities that once belonged to Irminsul. The situation was contained before it got out of hand, so Tevat's most vital information has largely been preserved.
Very good.
Irminsul has a strong influence over you, doesn't it? How will you cope now that it's gone?
There is no need to worry. Thanks to Nicole's extraordinary talents, my connection to Irminsul has been severed and transposed onto Aru.
Oh, it all works out then.
Things like that? They can. Such abilities are precisely what makes them so powerful. The goddess of flowers, Nabu Malikata, once claimed that she too could perform feats beyond the reach of mere mortals. In my eyes, much of what she went on to achieve reached such transcendent levels. Her and Nicole really are both fascinating and magnificent.
So, does that mean your situation is stable now?
Correct. Just imagine
That's
that
good.
Aru has
As long as the
become
heat is
new
okay.
Irminsul, and the essence of my existence has been bound to it. The wisdom of Sumeru has ultimately converged into a single, unified entity. Should we ascribe this all to fate, or is it merely fortune?
Whatever it is, the important thing is that you're okay, Nahida.
Dendro Archon, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Oh, thank goodness you're here. Greetings, Traveler and Paimon.
Sir Nevis, do you have something urgent to say?
Yes, there's something I need to report. We've received a message from Snezhnaya.
Emphasize Legend Hito, who reads it.
The Fatui Harbinger, the Rooster, sends us his sympathies, along with all the usual pleasantries.
Huh.
His stance is that, following the unrest in Nodcry, Dottore was subjected to internal censure. This madness was the act of a rogue element, one who cannot be seen to represent the Zapoliarni Palace.
No less than can be expected.
Snezhnaya paid a heavy price working to stop him. They even lost one of their own Harbingers. The letter goes on to say that even so, Snezhnaya cannot claim to be blameless. Apparently, they will deal with Dottore's subordinates in accordance with Snezhnayan law, holding all those involved in his crimes accountable. Additionally, they are supplying relief funds and supplies, which are already en route. They hope this will aid in Sumeru's reconstruction.
Sounds like he's got an answer for everything.
True, but as diplomatic rhetoric goes, it's highly effective. Completely watertight, both in logic and sentiment.
This disaster has had a profound impact
Hola,
on
just stopping to
Sumeru.
lurk to say goodnight. Good night,
There's
Sophia.
much that
Thank you
I
for
will
hopping
keep
in.
my heart. The matter of Dottore can be seen as settled for now.
Excuse me.
We are sure to cross paths again in the future, and in that light, Snezhnaya would do well to uphold their responsibilities and keep a tight rein over their
Have a nice stream. All hail Prune. All hail Prune.
With Irminsul burned, the flow of fate now carries many more possibilities. I will be watching carefully.
As will we.
Perhaps we can move on to a less serious matter. Dendro Archon, eat with us once this matter is dealt with. Everyone wishes to celebrate together. Your presence would be most welcome.
Of course! Junior Zod, Sino, and Hypatia all told me the same thing. If there isn't enough room for everyone, we can arrange back-to-back feasts.
What a wonderful idea. That just leaves the question of what we should eat.
Not more tomatoes, surely.
More? Dendro Archon, what do you mean by more tomatoes?
Yeah, where's this more tomatoes coming
Good
from?
friends of yours are always talking about tomatoes. Sometimes when I'm walking through the city, I can even hear them arguing in the fields. Since you see them so often, you must hear about tomatoes even more than I do. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. The word has a certain magic to it. like the autumn fur of a sumpter beast swirling in the wind, sometimes flying up my nose.
Tomatoes. What can we make with tomatoes? Wait, why tomatoes?
Take your time, there's no need to rush.
Yeah, why tomatoes?
The Traveler, Paimon, and I still have somewhere we need to visit. You'll have plenty of time to think it over before I return.
Does this mean you're going to Natlan? Meeting them there in person. It will require a long journey.
I know. But this is necessary. I must go myself.
Is it to return the Pyronosis?
Paimon, we'll set off as soon as you're ready. Is that alright?
Sure. We'll be ready whenever you are.
You'll hear no objections from Paimon! We should grab some snacks along the way, though. It'll be just like going on a long holiday. Wonderful. I'm looking forward to this so much.
I guess we'll be meeting with Mawika then? Oh, I was getting ready to teleport myself.
Natlan is such a lively place. It's super cheerful and positive, too. I can see that. There are people outside exercising at all hours. Such a healthy way of life.
You came. Welcome, welcome. You must be hungry from your journey. Would you like something to eat?
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. We've been eating the whole way here. We had a mushroom platter, sap's meat stew, butter braised chicken, Hadasara pudding. Paimon's positively stuffed.
All right. No need for all that detail. I'm starting to get hungry myself.
Maybe later then. We can wait till everyone's got an appetite, then I'll head out for a meal together.
Sounds like a plan. Let's find somewhere to sit down.
It's always nice to see Mawika.
I should tell you, I already have some sense of why you've come.
Why's that, Mawika?
To say thank you.
Your senses are spot on. But on top of that, we also feel guilty.
Because the Pyronosis has vanished?
Oh, it vanished.
I sensed
right.
its loss.
Despite scouring through the remnants of Irminsul, we couldn't find any sign of the Pyronosis. Not even any trace of it burning to ash.
That's certainly unusual. Still, the potential fallout from Irminsul's loss is significant, to say the least. Perhaps the Pyronosis's disappearance is simply a knock-on effect of the impact it's had on a certain strand of fate. There's no need to feel guilty. We were clear that this time, there was to be no returning, only giving. Pure and simple.
Thank you really is a fascinating phrase. We use it to express gratitude for the smallest of things. Yet, when faced with a kindness too immense to describe, we use exactly the same words. It's not that we lack other means of expression. It's that when we truly need to express our feelings, the simplest and purest words are always the most powerful.
You're right. In Natlan, we prefer simple expressions too. Companionship, friendship, support. They might not sound fancy, but the sentiment behind them is sincere.
That's wonderful to hear. Sincere feelings are often a vehicle for the deepest wisdom of all.
Irminsul's destruction doesn't seem to have done you much harm. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
There's still a lot of work to do, but before we begin, we felt it was important to come here and speak with you.
Partly to express our gratitude, but also because we felt that seeing you, in a sense, is like basking in warm sunlight.
That's a nice way of putting it. I like that. To tell you the truth, though, I'm not a fan of somber meetings. So, since there's nothing more to say, why don't we go bask in some actual sunlight? The weather's beautiful today.
Gladly.
Great idea! Paimon's gonna lie back and soak up some rays.
Oh, this is cute.
In that case, I think I'll lie down for a bit too before we head to our next stop.
And where might that be?
Mondstadt. Paimon and I are gonna head back there with Kale and the gang.
Long ago, I sensed that the god remains inside Kali had come from the goddess of flowers, but I kept it a secret. Those remains weren't hurting Kali, not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides, I could sense a deep yearning within her. A yearning for an ordinary life. A yearning to hold on to the hard-won happiness she now enjoys. With someone like her, I have a responsibility to keep her secret.
She should be ready to face the truth by now.
Whenever people meet, there is always the potential to create warmth and kindness. Every child grows up, but even as adults, they are still children in the eyes of certain people.
Oh, just like how Paimon sometimes sees Nahida as a little kid. Is that so? Well, anyone who's friends with a kid is probably a kid themselves. Of course! And there's nothing wrong with that! When we get back, we'll actually be hanging out with another of our friends who happens to be a kid. Or more like looking after, in her case.
Anyway,
we'll always be there to watch out for our friends.
Dear Sucrose, when you receive this letter, I'll probably be as busy as always. But busy with wonderful things. That's because I'm no longer a trainee. I'm now an official forest ranger.
And we're so proud of you, Kale.
Impressive, right? Sino said that official rangers sound much tougher than trainees. Though he did say it was already pretty tough to start out with. You probably heard that something big happened in Sumeru recently. Don't worry, it's all been taken care of. We're heading to Mondstadt soon, so if you're free, maybe we could meet up? Plus, it's not just me. A few of us are going. Hey, do you still remember that time we all got together? You know, when we all went to the Windbloom Festival? It'll be just like that.
2 days later, by the gates of Mondstadt.
Dainari, is that... Don't you say it! Is that the great VII? Behold, the great VII, General Mahamatra. How times have changed. Don't let go.
Hi, Silent Bang. How are you?
You to beat me to the punchline. You've changed.
You've really upped the aggression in your battle against Sino's jokes.
Yep.
Kale, how did you know what I was going to say? For the love of...
Traveler! Paimon! You're right on time!
I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
How you doing today, Silent Fang? Is it Chris, Kim, or both watching?
Kalei!
Sucrose! It's been so long! How have you been?
You know Amber's gonna want to see you too, right?
Well, everything's going great. What about you? Are you still busy?
Not at the moment. Oh, right! That juicer you gave us works amazing! Farzan loves it!
Seriously? That's wonderful. I don't suppose you drew up a detailed test
Sore,
report.
my ankle and knee, my left side of my back give me problems in both.
use?
Okay.
How's the texture of the
Hi,
final
both of you.
Sucrose, you might want to try asking your questions one at a time.
Albedo! Paimon didn't see you there!
It's been a while since all of us were together like this. How about we follow the same plan as last time?
Good idea, my friend. You never disappoint.
So, what are your identities this time?
Don't remind him. First things first. Allow me to introduce our very own official Forest Ranger Kale.
The rest of us are simply her humble travel companions.
This sounds like one of those mushy stories that gets people hooked on some corny, heartwarming premise.
Oh, is our story not heartwarming? If I recall correctly, there was even a scene like this in King of Invocations.
Sino. Like, I swear, his train of thought is always, how can I make this a fun, or how can I tie this to King of Invocations?
Besides being heartwarming, our story's also about tough, impressive-sounding job titles. At least that's what I think.
Zen! How you doing, Zen? Good to see you, buddy. Damn bugs. You're right to the library, you're into...
You're here already.
Oh, hey, Nicole.
I'm still giving Dodeko a little trim. I won't be a moment.
Oh god, ZZZ on the Steam Deck feels so good. What's up? How you doing, Zen? Hang on, let me give you a shouty. Everybody, please go check out Zen. Zen is a VTuber, owns his own cafe and plays a lot of fighting games, action games, and occasional horror games. Although you didn't hear that last one from me. Anyway, how you doing today, buddy? Sure is hot lately. Yeah, you're telling me. It was like I don't know, 32, 33 Celsius where I live today.
A trim?
And humid.
Does Dodeko need haircuts too?
Of course. It's important to know
You
how
Celsius?
to take
Wow.
loving care of the apples
Also
of your
gross.
eye.
I mean, yeah, I've been trying to teach myself how to use Celsius more often, considering I have a lot of friends who live in places that don't use Fahrenheit.
All of these trivial matters get left to me. It's because I'm an angel, and angels are, in a way, the guardians of all Teyvat.
Oh, right! Wow, that's definitely an impressive-sounding job title.
Isn't it just the states that use Fahrenheit? Yeah, that was probably a bad way of putting it. I guess I should say, since I have a lot of friends who live outside of the states, I try to condition myself to use Celsius more often, or at least know a quick conversion.
What are you writing?
I'm just brainstorming some cool sounding lines.
Why you guys also use miles or yards? Why must you be different? Yeah, it's like everywhere else, it's like centimeters, decimeters, meters, and then the US, feet.
Oh, write them on these card backs.
Of course.
Clearly, my lines are pretty amazing, wouldn't you say?
Yep, exactly, Zen.
Miss Nicole.
Kale? You seem a little nervous.
I was just wondering, who was the person you mentioned who needed their wish fulfilled?
Excuse me.
Wish? What do you mean?
Miss Nicole asked if we could meet up in Mondstadt once everything was over. She said a friend of hers had a wish that needed my help to come true.
Let's see, for some reason, we use feet and pounds quite a bit. Yep.
Well, you never mentioned that before. All we knew was that you'd arranged to meet in Mondstadt. But we thought it had something to do with the god remains.
I remember watching this video where this guy who worked retail was covering stupid questions that he's been asked as a retail worker. Let's see, he had a customer once ask him how much a pound is, and they said, the weight or the currency? Both are bad.
To be fair, everything I told you was true.
Like, bad is in the
Anyway,
context
my
of
friend is
stupid
waiting.
question, you know?
Come on, let's pay her a visit.
All right, UK. Yep, the UK. I mean, I know there's countries outside the UK that have like their own variation of the pound, but it escapes me right now. So, who's the one that needs their wish fulfilled? Oh man, those two slimes didn't last a chance.
Huh? You're...
Surprised? I bet you weren't
Lilopar?
expecting to meet a woman like me beneath this beautiful tree in a faraway land.
What's Lilopar doing so far outside of what was Lilopar doing so far away from Sumeru?
An oasis will spring from the place where a djinn resides. That saying falls somewhat flat here in Mondstadt, given that everywhere is already so lush and green.
Lilopar, what are you doing here?
I made friends with Miss Nicole. I asked her to bring me here and then invite Kale to come. The prologue to this story is that I have a wish. It has stirred within my heart for centuries, millennia even. Originally, it was
I'm glad that
merely
I
all
started
Ahwar's
early.
lie, but now it has become reality.
Could this be...
Related to the goddess of flowers?
My dear young lady, my mistress left her final trace in this world upon you. I can't tell you how glad I am to see you here. And now I have seen you, and peered into your heart. You have experienced hardships and suffered setbacks. The torment an ordinary person might expect to face has befallen you threefold. This is the source of your resilience. But, beneath all this, I've witnessed the seeds of
Excuse me.
desire. You yearn to return to the simple life you once knew, do you not?
I do. I want to throw away everything that isn't mine.
But how do you decide what is yours? The scars that others carve into your flesh? The kindness and love they inscribe? Are these things not yours as well?
They are. This is something I've
I pulled
talked
Carthiana
about with
women,
Miss
got her my first
Nicole.
temple. My streak is truly too juicy. Let's go. Congrats.
Miss Nicole said I should learn how to adjust my standards. I just want to live as an ordinary human. Anything beyond that isn't
Did you pull
mine.
Valina, by the way?
Don't you want anything from the remains of the goddess of flowers?
She gave me a revelation once. I think that's already more than enough.
Congratulations. I unfortunately lost 50-50 on to M3 Rena, but that's okay. I've still got time.
In the past, you would not have possessed such a rich
Let's go
heart.
gambling.
Your
Oh,
brief
dang it.
life has taught
Oh,
you to
dang
hold on
it.
to everything
Oh,
good,
dang it.
to home in on kindness.
I need to find a team to put her in. Do you have let's see, Promia would have been real good. Fuck you.
How fascinating. You're nothing like Nabu Malikata, and you're certainly not her.
Of course not. I'm not some great and powerful being, Miss Lilopar.
Yet I am a djinn. We exist because of the Lord of Flowers. We revere and love her. My wish is to see her one last time. To give
Guess I'll put her on
everything for
Alice
her.
and Yuzuha for now. Yep, there you go. I was getting ready to ask if you had Yuzuha or possibly God, why am I blanking?
Kale, can you do this for me?
But her remains won't be
Nangong?
easily removed.
No,
Are you sure this is what you want?
God, why can't I think of her name? Vivian.
That's beside the point. First, I need to know. Are you willing to do something for the soul of this lonely, wandering woman?
I
do have Viv.
I'm willing.
I think Vivian would go good with Valina.
But look, you know nothing about me. Even if you have heard the stories about me, all you would know is that I was rightly punished for the many evil deeds I committed. Ah, so you do know. Your lips are quivering, your eyes trembling, and still you're willing to do something for me. Life has been cruel to you, and yet you've learned to be kind. My dear young lady.
I'm gonna skip Norma,
to
so if
repay
I
your
find out she's really good with
kindness, I too
Ramiel,
must
I'm gonna
play
be
my
pissed. I get the sentiment.
Are you sure about this, Lilopar?
I yearn to see my mistress. For this moment, the world can burn to ashes, the universe be engulfed in flame. I care about nothing else. And you, Kale, I can give you a gift. You'll become just another ordinary human.
But Miss Lilopar, what will happen to you?
My wish will be fulfilled, and I can die happy.
Why would you wish for that?
A long, unending life might seem desirable for one who has never possessed it, yet it brings torment to one who has. My remains are scattered across the yellow sands, but my soul can find no peace. Since you've promised to grant my wish, give me that release. Allow the dying to die, and let the dead rest in peace. You have my thanks.
Kale, there's no pressure on you. What she said, it's all true. A wish is a genuine desire, after all.
It's as if you want to use the last of your life to give me a better future.
Nothing so selfless. We'll be using our futures to fulfill each other's wishes. This is a noble act, a beautiful and secret transaction between two women.
I understand. Miss Lilopar, I'm ready.
Close your eyes, Kale. Then open your soul. From there, I will embrace my mistress. The downpour of flowers is your touch. Like returning to the very beginning. Like surrendering to your grace, my mistress. People say that devotion is beautiful, yet filled with pain. How foolish of them. For me, devotion is beautiful, pure and painless. Devotion is my love. Thank you.
Farewell, Lilopar.
Lilopar! She disappeared?
She left, carrying the blessing of flowers.
Kale, are you alright?
I'm fine. Now that the remains are gone, I don't actually feel any different at all.
Those remains weren't hurting Kale. Not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides, I could sense a deep yearning within her.
Kale must have already received what she was yearning for.
I'm doing fine. I feel relaxed. There's really no need to worry.
As long as you're okay, Kale.
And my wish has come true, too.
To become ordinary?
That's just one of my wishes. Actually, I have a few more. For instance, I want to protect the people I meet and help them find happiness. That sort of thing.
So between Miss Lilopar and me, you've fulfilled 2 wishes already, and protected 2 people.
Wonderful, isn't it? Oh, I feel so fantastically happy.
I guess that settles things here.
So what's next? What do you want to do when we get back to town?
Clay, look who I've brought to see you.
It's Amber. Somehow I knew she would come in.
Hey, Kale! I heard you guys were holding some kind of secret event. How come you started without me?
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing like that. We were just saying goodbye to an old friend.
Really? Who?
Me. The old me.
So that's what this is all about. Did you come all the way to Mondstadt for that? Because we knew the old you so we could witness the change?
Exactly. The old me is gone. I puffed her into the air, and she became a fluffy pink cloud, floating into the sky, before disappearing forever.
Do you think, maybe up in the sky, she has friends waiting for her with test tubes, flasks, and bows?
Oh, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound so bad after all.
What do you think, Miss Nicole?
I think maybe that's right. At least, if it were up to me, I'd consider that a happy ending.
Dear Sucrose, even though my childhood ended long ago, these past few days have really felt like growing up again. I've become stronger, and I feel like I can finally accomplish things by myself. Surely someone as mysterious as you will find a friend like this fascinating. Always growing, always thriving like a plant. I came to say goodbye to my old self. I know that after this, she'll be gone. Thinking about it makes me feel a little lonely. I know the weakness that kept me company will one day leave me too. But somewhere in my heart, I feel a great sense of joy. It feels like I've always wanted to take this step, to walk towards the new me.
And quest completed. But yeah, thank you all for joining me today. But we're gonna go ahead and end right here. I need to get off pretty soon. I need we just finished the story, and plus I need to get onto VR chat pretty soon. So let's go ahead and go to the just chatting screen real quick. So everybody, there's gonna be no stream this Saturday because I'm gonna be celebrating a friend's birthday. But I will still be in the Discord and active on my socials. I will be releasing the stream schedule sometime Saturday evening or Sunday morning. But we'll see. My next stream is likely gonna be Monday, but if that changes, I will let you all know. But thank you all so much for joining me today. But don't go anywhere yet because we're gonna send a raid to someone. Question is, who are we gonna send a raid to? Excuse me. Let me see. Let's see. Also, if anybody has suggestions for raid targets, you're more than welcome to suggest them. Excuse me. Oh, hey, my friend Kara is actually celebrating their birthday today. Let's send a raid over to them. But everybody, we're gonna send a raid over to Goddess Kara VT. It is their birthday today, so we've got a special raid message for these occasions. But yeah, copy paste the raid messages, everybody. I think it was B-Day raid. Ah, there we go. But everybody, copy paste the first message if you're sub, second one if you're not. Again, everybody, please go show Kara some love. They're an amazing friend of ours, and it's their birthday today. Looks like they're playing Apex Legends right now, which, wow, I haven't seen anybody play that in a while. But everybody, thank you all so much for joining me today. Please go show Kara the same love you show me. And again, I'll be releasing my stream schedule sometime this weekend, but I will see all of you in the next stream. Good night, everybody. Love you all.